From below you have to open.
How does Docker help with production quality applications? And how do you build your own Docker file from scratch? Well, if you're a software
Avian Tobacco Journal is doing extremely well. So a lot of people were requesting me to bring system design content on take you forward. So what I've done is I've got the best guy over on to get this on CBCS with us three or whatever. Yeah, that's why I wrote up. It's going good, man. So the people like the people who use AV all they're saying he started doing system design content. And I didn't think it back. And I did good, but then I thought all I bring is better, that's good reason. Yeah, that's that kind of yes. Exactly. That's what if I make it good, but jokes. So this video is going to be a roadmap or structure that anyone can be, who's preparing for system design interviews, someone with a 1 year experience, where someone with 2 year, 3 year, doesn't matter. So when you get into system design, you're going to build something great, which is going to make me trust me, you can learn system design end to end. You're not going to be lost in those discussions, isn't it, Gaurav? Exactly. So, yeah, so the second is also what when you join this company because I'm not so just to experience right right is survive. Uh, that that code is used by yeah. So you know how the code so this is where second line comes in, where different teams talk to each other and understand how another system is working and how they can use it. Got it. So you mean all it. So now can I say that this thing that is prepared, like this particular roadmap, where people get every right from end to end, is this the place where anyone can start? Because as a beginner, what I've seen is people spend like 1 month to research where to start, and then that's you, right? So can I say, if they come over here, they can directly start off and they don't need to go anywhere else. Can I say this? Yeah, you can say it. Okay. It's being designed for all the students. Roadmap that you have created. 100%. Don't waste your time, finding the perfect starting point because the end goal is the same. And can always go for search. That's it. Just go to the links. And if you like the links, then think more about it. But don't waste your time thinking about answering these things and I start. Just go to yeah, so I think you should definitely go through the stuff and if any topic if you feel like you need more, you can definitely then search a bit more and learn about it. But just like don't procrastinate about these things. So before moving into the video, I'm gonna tell the slightly step I do. Make when you are learning about system design, there are certain things that you need to know about absolutely. Without it, there is no system on the planet. For example, you can see what's the cache, what is for example, like what's the So these concepts, even medium size companies need to go about it, and all the students need to go about it. So all the basic concepts have been put over here. You can just consume that here.
Got it. So along with this, can I say that your core subjects like operating system or something like computer networks or ABMS, they should also be crystal clear?
Crystal clear is a very scary term for me because then you have to keep studying, keep studying. Yeah, not crystal clear at all. So yeah, my suggestion would be, look at it. If you don't understand, then you can go for additional study. There is never going to be a point when you say I'm a 100 or 100. But the best thing is you can do this with 50 or 100.
Got it.
If you don't know whether you're 50 or 50 or 80, right? If you don't understand, go for it.
Perfect. So if you're starting with the basics topic, like you're watching a video or you're watching reading some blogs, any topic you don't understand, you feel that, wait, maybe I've studied it a couple of years back, just go back and learn about that topic and come back and see. That is how you should do this basic section. After that, let's come across your balance. And this is something which is like, very basic term, keep hearing about this term on LinkedIn. Maybe you can, in a Pakistan, for example,
In the Pakistan match, the way it for example, coming the star circus.
right.
So, and at the same time, there may be a season launch on Indian also requests. So, to have their traffic. So, how do you make sure that different types of users who are consuming different types of content are sent to the right places? And it should be like Europe is running at 10% and India is running at 95%. Only take some of the data from Europe and put it out. How do you take the over?
Manage with the exactly. Perfect explanation. So you would have videos from Gaura's YouTube channel. So it's gonna explain exactly in simple fashion. And trust me, I've been studying from you. I think from 2017, maybe you're making these course solutions. So yeah, you're making course solutions. So you can just study from these videos and going forward. Data source, I think Satish maybe databases.
Yeah, databases are basically data structures. And
Exactly.
on other different types of data structures and how we
Yes. So you, yeah. So most of the times, for Twitter, you keep hearing about these things. MySQL, like NoSQL, like you keep hearing these things. So it's important that you know what are these things. Otherwise, there will be discussions and like, oh, yeah. So it's better that you should know about these things as well. Consistency versus, yeah. What about this?
oh yeah, this is my favorite capsule. The most favorite topic of that is favorite. You have to understand why or what it means. Why is it sometimes not so important? So what is data consistency? What are some trade-offs, transactions? The gap delimitates that usually. So what we have done here is we have picked up just 3 videos, right? But they are in such detail that after this you probably won't have any doubts on what is data consistency. Or how is it related to observation? Hey everyone, there will be I'm sorry, if I record you. Thank you so much. Wow, what is the Let's see how that happens. Let's take an example of a pizza parlor, and we have this one chef. At some point, though, that the chef cannot handle all the orders that all the new customers are bringing in. So, if you're a manager, the first thing that you're going to do is ask the chef to work harder. And if you pay them to put in more money, they give you more hours. You want to Speaking of automating processes, you can do something different. When you get an order, you don't need to actually make the pizza base. That can be pre-made, preparing beforehand at non-peak hours. The reason you want to do this at non-peak hours is because you don't want a regular order to come in and your chef being busy making the pizza bases. Somewhere around 4 a.m. in the night is really good because you surely won't have any pizza orders that time. Now that the system is set up, let's make it resilient. Let's say that the chef calls sick one day. At this point, your business is in trouble because there won't be any business that day. This person is a single point of failure. So what you can do then is hire a backup chef. In case the chef doesn't come, you employ them for that day for you and you pay them cost. In this case, the chance of you losing out on business is really low because you have not just one chef but also the backup. Keep backups and avoid single points of failure. For computers, it's something like a master-slave architecture. The master chef, and you have a slave chef, which is a little hard to say. So that's what we need. Now, if your business keeps growing every time, then you better make that backup chef a full-time chef. In fact, hire more chefs. Let's say instead of one chef, you have now 10 chefs, and a few in backup also, just in case. Hire more resources, which are actually going to be free. Horizontal scaling is buying more chefs. Let's say we have 3 of our chefs over here. One
We on this main, then it is beginning here.
have chefs, one chef who are experts
If the Spain is there, the beginning. We have not on anything in the room. I just on the term that is blinking. Just see if you have time later.
What you can do is manually assign them orders. So if you have garlic bread, you can go to chef 1, you can. But this is not the most efficient way to use your employees. You can build on their strengths and route all garlic bread orders to chef 2 and all pizza orders to chef 1 and 3. This makes the system a little simpler because anytime you need to make a change in the recipe for garlic bread, you just need to notify chef 2. Anytime you
2 point morning I saw that 2.4 it is there. Now 2.6 is there. This night we will keep on this our menu.
maybe you just need 3
And we'll send tomorrow when we are going off, we will have both things, we will observe.
pizzas, you need the remaining 7 chefs distributed into a team of 3 and 4. They're good at making pizzas and they're getting all of this out. What you're doing is you're scaling the team at a different rate compared to these two and also dividing responsibility. We have something called a microservice architecture. You have all the responsibilities well defined over here. There's nothing outside of business use case that you handle. So that is point number 5. At this point, the pizza shop is actually doing really well because it's able to handle all orders within time, and it also has specialists for everything which you can scale easily. But what if there is an electricity outage in this pizza shop? You won't have business that day. What if you lose your license for it? You won't have business that day. So what you want to do is you want to distribute, and you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, not even in one shop. You want to buy a separate shop in a different place. Maybe it takes more time. Maybe the number of chefs there is less. So you need to have to a different level of here and open a new shop. This is probably the biggest step.
Omelette you will make, no?
Complexity to
That half cut onion is there, I will keep there only, you can use.
you need to be able to route your requests. And if you get a request for a pizza, you need to be able to tell that should I order it to this or should I send the order over here? A distributed system. And one very clear advantage that we can have here is that any orders which are very close to this, which are local to its range, can be served by this shop. In a large-scale distributed system, let's say Facebook, you get requests from all around the world. To give quick response times, you need some sort of local servers everywhere. And that's what we're doing. We're distributing our system so that it's more fault tolerant and also gives quicker response times. Let's say you have the old shops, Pizza Shop 1 and 2, and you have delivery agents and you have customers. Every time a customer makes a request, they need to either send it to 1 or 2. But the customer is not going to be taking that responsibility. So you want to send it to somebody else, maybe a central place which just routes requests. And you don't just want to send these requests randomly. You have a very clear parameter. How much time does it take for the customer to get the pizza? That's it, that's your parameter. If you send it to Pizza Shop 1, it's a really popular shop, maybe it takes 1 hour for you to wait in queue, plus 5 minutes to make, plus 10 minutes to deliver from place 1 to the customer. Over here, Pizza Shop 2 has a really short wait time. The total time required here is 1 hour 5 minutes, which is less than the 1 hour 15 minutes required over here. So the central authority should actually send it over here. And as long as it's getting real-time updates, it will make intelligent business decisions, which means more money. This thing that routes requests in a smart way is called a load balancer. You can assume why. The system is now fault tolerant, but how do you make it flexible to change? At this point, you can almost tell that the delivery agent and the pizza shop have nothing in common. I mean, it could be a pizza shop, it could be a burger shop, or the delivery agent. They just want to deliver their goods as quickly as possible to the customer. And similarly, the pizza shop doesn't care whether it's a delivery agent or the customer themselves who come and pick it up. So we are
Last night you used plan. Last night. Yesterday night you used plan.
Managing the pizza shop
No,
and
no.
delivery agents. You want to separate that out. It's called decoupling the system. Separating out concerns so that you can handle separate systems more efficiently. Agents, order time increase. So at this point, what you want is you want to log everything. You want to see at what time something happened and what is the event and so on and so forth. And also you want to be taking those events and then finding sense out of those events. So that's metrics. Defining and make sensible. As a backend engineer, you don't want to rewrite all this code again and again to serve a different purpose. For example, this will be able to need to know that there will be a pizza. It can be a burger. And if you think about Amazon, earlier they used to do that on the process. The reason why you scale out your business is because you want to decouple everything to make sure that your system makes sense. What we've done is taken a business scenario, try to find solutions to all the problems that it came up with, and then just map them into technical terms. And if you think of these, there are solutions in themselves for the technical counterparts of these problems.
Finally, we have managed to scale our restaurant. At a high level, we can now define what kind of problems we face and how we'll be solving them. This is known as high-level design. There's a counterpart to this, which is called low-level design. Let's briefly talk about that.
The difference between high-level system design and low-level system design. So high-level is what we talk about on this channel. You know, deploying on servers, figuring out how two systems will be interacting with each other. Low-level system design is what more to do with how you're actually going to code this stuff. Making classes, making objects, the functions, the signatures. These things are pretty important if you are a senior engineer. And even if you're not, if you want to go to the senior engineering level, you need to know about how to write efficient and clean code. The load balancer, Microsoft's architecture, and a few other videos are there in the description. And if you want a notification, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, then I'll see you.
This is the best course I can say. It is perfectly fine. It's just one course. In 6 months, this will be completely prepared for the placement or internships, whether it be related to software design, let's say, coding, fundamental.
Hey guys, welcome to Concept and Coding. This is Shreyans Jain. And today's video is going to be very important for those who are new to this channel and for those who are already following this channel for L&D and HND. Because today I'm going to tell you about the roadmap, the future plan for this playlist, like what we have covered, what we are going to cover, what are the topics which we have to cover. So let's start with the low level roadmap. So currently, the prerequisite for the low level design is definitely the OOPS fundamental. Right? So if you aware of what is inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, you are good with the low level design. Right? Any language, see,
Morning, night I have seen 1.1 bill is there. After using it again, I have used this one and the water heater. Like 2.4 unit is there morning. Like 1.3 unit it is consumed. Diesel is 1000 watt actually. That one odd is there. 1000 watt that one. Not diesel, that watt. 1000 watt means 1 hour it will give you 1 unit. I used around 15 minutes I get. This I used like 15 minutes I used this one. Half an hour. 0.5 unit it is consumed. Other 0.5 unit maybe fans are.
Maybe.
We'll observe this main every time we are offing this one also. Tomorrow, every day when I am going office, I am switching off both the things. So when monitor tomorrow we will off this one, we will keep on big one. Then we will note down later is there any big one is giving any trouble.
Today, Monday, closing is not running mostly. Is it close both this math area?
It is not working. When I am going office, it is 2.4. When I reach into the home, it is 2.5. It's normal. I have both. If there is any wiring issue, we should also be. Otherwise, we will use all the equipment. Then we will get more.
But how will you know this?
Then we should, among the things that we should monitor 1 to 10, 20 per hour observe. Then we came to know that there is some issue with points. Some water is there, still. We need to make one more visit. To make more visit, I think so.
cooker rice.
That is very wrong thing.
So your sister did not take your because your sister did not take.
You are not taking from my home.
She is also taking from home.
My mother will prepare me.
Lot of pickle. So what your mother do is like she watches TV or after all household work. Yeah, household work is also very difficult. Every day the same job.
Cleaning of the big house now, three single bedroom.
Cleaning also she is doing.
Hmm?
Cleaning also she is doing by herself.
Stay with house, yeah.
Why you have not kept like maid or something? Because your mother is also not going good.
Where will come only for watching?
Washing utensils. But cleaning also there.
But cleaning and everything she will do. But maintenance, home maintenance.
It's a good exercise.
Then there is a tough job. You should
Every
get
day.
breakfast.
Then,
Then the evening some snacks, cleaning rooms, washing things. So many things she will do, huh?
and then she's not reusing food like
Job
sometimes.
is easy, the job is very tough.
Yeah. Sometimes we are eating same food in dinner and lunch. Now she is preparing fresh food every
But
time.
food every time. Morning and evening also she will prepare.
Only two people are living here, father and mother.
My father and mother, and I used to go. My sister.
When you go home, your sister also.
For her, it's a cleaning house is a big task. Three bedroom house, very big house. 1500 septic.
Oh.
The same apartment I have here, get easily monthly rent 50,000 every. Worst year I will 40,000 every year.
Ah. But we don't have an upstairs. We have to think purchasing house. It's very costly, but
Very costly. And even apartment value is decreasing, depreciating value. The whole life you will invest for EMI and with the depreciating value. Buying individual and land or right, I mean separate house.
It is out of scope here.
At least land value will increase. Apartment then also you can buy, you can buy the 1.2 crore now.
1.6 crore. 1.2 crores. 3 days. Which will
So that's the 1.2 will get right. That you check in Indra is too costly.
Indiranagar, not Sarjapur, Janamagiri. Which is Sarjapur.
I think you will get better house with what 70, 80 lakhs for 2 BHK.
I want 3 BHK because the parents will also stay in sometime. Kids room also, no?
Parents should also stay 2 BHK is fine. You and your wife, they will stay in the other room.
Kids, if I get married, kids, where they will stay?
Kids, kids, they stay around.
Some guest or some other people who can
How this was all it.
for online how kids will stay now.
How you can build their own second room there, see. Yeah, it's also seen people. Yeah, when my childhood, we used to have guests on. Line by line was rooms. There is no privacy like the China thinks it was. That thing. Everyone has slept in same place. Obviously, we can marry parents also, children and parents. Up to certain age, the parents become too old, na? Then it is tough to manage. Then parents are always staying bedroom only. That time is difficult. When they are working, roaming, we don't have the problem. Even kids also normally after intermediate they will go. After 10th class or intermediate, they will go for higher studies. Hostels and somewhere they will stay. Which is fine now.
But after certain age, now children doesn't want to sleep with parents now. If it is instead of 10 years, 11 years. So they also need some privacy nowadays.
They will sleep in hall, in culture, and they will sleep in home. Intermarried, man. These days, people are very fast. Those days are very, that kind of people. We should be very careful. Then we don't know, even after intermediate also, we don't know what is what that strategy you are going to do regarding this. Things and all these things we know after intermediate also. During studying of intermediate, 10th class one lesson we get the reproductive system. Then we get to know some kind of things slowly.
But not children are very advanced. They are
Nowadays, even now I'm seeing, it is third class, fourth class are very No, you can't skip that one also because if you have to send your kids to school, Some friends will have it. Something to. You have to monitor these days. We have to monitor very carefully our kids. How they are doing, how they are taking. The generation is very fast. If you are good, also other person will not make you good. Like.
I think that this power is what there's something I don't know.
Other.
That is connected with given or second MCB.
Second MCB is connected all for bigger things. Ignite is there, which is.
Geyser washing machine.
There are washing machine that. Induction stove.
Let's see how much this will cover.
They are not using anything.
Mm.
Like no monitoring without how much it is coming.
Mm.
If it is normal, then we can use normally.
Mm. Mm.
360 rupees, no? Before today, 360 here. Plus, if you consume like 50 minutes, you consume suppose per month.
Mm.
50 into 6 rupees,
300 plus.
300. 300 plus 360. 660. Some GST.
Mm.
Like 670 to 700 we will get minimum. Man,
Mm.
550 units if you consume.
Mm.
There, 240 only minimum bill. Now, private apartment.
Mm.
There, 240, there, 360.
Mm.
Little water access, no? More water access.
Mm. You have to keep the water.
I will measure by finger only this much. Everyone is keeping rice with double the glass. 1 glass of rice, 2 cups of water like that.
Mm.
3 cups of water, 2 cups of. You will also count by glass or what?
Because I am not using a cooker. Equalize and-
1 glass of rice, how many glass of water you will pour?
I'm not measuring that, because I am making it, I will also pour water out also, that it is extra. If water is extra, I will pour out, because I am making this.
This much rice is sufficient. As one glass it is one glass. Neat lemon method. This always spoiled here. Oil.
Others spoiled.
Can you see these roots are coming?
Not spoiled, it is coming, but still.
If the sprouts come, we can very not put it. If sprouts comes means it's not good to eat.
Plus, Java, Python, all are good. Any of language is good to go for the low level exam. Second, what is the second step after root fundamental? That which is the phase. The second is start with the solid principle. So if you are following my LLT playlist, you will know that I have put it number one, right? So solid is always the number one, and it is base, like what is exactly own principle. After that, here comes our design pattern.
This is the only data analytics feature that is as much important to training.
Hello, hey guys, welcome to Concept and Coding for LND and HLD. Because today I am going to tell you about the roadmap that is you are good with the low level design, right? Any language, C++, Java, Python, all are good. Any language is good to go for the low level design. Right? Second, what is the second step after this fundamental? That this is the case. The second is start with the solid principle. So if you are following my energy phases, you will know that solid principle I have put as number one. Right? So solid is always the number one and it will give you a base. Right? What is exactly principle? After that, here comes our design pattern. Right? So we have design pattern and I have covered this all green tick mark and the green tick mark question mark I have covered. So my way of thinking is I don't want to cover all 23 design patterns and then start with the question. My way of teaching is like I covered few important design patterns and the question can be solved on top of it. So there are certain questions which can be solved directly using a design pattern like notify me, choose our system. Like here if you see the vending machine, file system, ATM. So there are certain questions which can be solved directly via pattern, but there are questions in which you use those patterns. Right? So this is my way of thinking. Like instead of putting all design patterns and then go for questions, I cover some important design patterns and then solve questions on top of it. Right? And I will follow the same for the rest of the design patterns which are pending. And similarly, the questions which are pending, I will use the design patterns right as far as we cover. So till now, if you see that the questions which I have covered, and one more thing I wanted to tell you that these questions are not something which I have come up with myself. These all questions have been asked in an interview. I will refrain from taking the name of the companies in which these questions are, but you can just start with the name, question name, and say in this company is carrying out. You will get some lot. All good product will complete. This question has been asked in any one of the top product companies. Some of the question I got from you guys, some of the question I have come up after my analysis, like in which companies ask me what are the so if you see that notify me very important, pizza billing system, parking lot very important, snake and ladder, elevator system, car rental system, like login system, tic-tac-toe game, book my token, key handling, vending machine, ATM, chess game, file system, split very very important. So till now we have covered all this. Now what's the future? If you see that this is the up next, split file simplify algorithm. This is very very important from LND perspective plus DSA interview question also. We have to implement it also. Right? So this is very very important. Then if you see that this is the list of the questions which I am going to cover, please go through it. And any questions left or you think there is another question which I haven't included it, please put it in our comment. I will definitely go through it and add it in the comment. Right? So this is something I have put in the notes. So what I have mentioned is the sequencing of the videos, like here you will see that the future videos, what's the future into videos I am going to cover. The sequencing might be different, like what I have listed here. So let's say I listed simplify algorithm, I have put design kit work. It is possible that I might cover some other question before kit work. Depending upon the priority, let's say if anybody has certain interviews in some company and any question which has been frequently asked, and if the request consider that, let's cover those first. So depending upon the bandwidth, depending upon the priority, so the sequence to cover this question can be taken. So just a heads up guys. So but my pattern of teaching will be same. I'm going to cover some design pattern and then I will solve the questions on top of it. Okay. So this is low level design. And one more thing guys, there is no course for low level design. Like we have in HLD. Right? So low level design is different from HLD design. There is no course. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, nothing. Right? So and there is no one correct answer. So that's why I follow this structured manner so that it can be learned in a sequential manner. So now let's come to the HLD. So as I told you, it is different from LLD.
ये दोस्तों, श्याम ने कहा कि कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कोडिंग में आपका स्वागत है और आज हमारे साथ रवि है। तो सच कहूँ कि जब मैं रवि से बात कर रहा हूँ और मैं आपको संदेश चाहता हूँ कि शायद तुम लोग वहाँ से जान रवि है, तो रवि करने का प्रयास करेंगे। तो बिना समय बर्बाद किए मैं शुरू करता हूँ। तो रवि, क्या आप हमें अपने बारे में कुछ संक्षिप्त जानकारी देना चाहेंगे? आपने कॉलेज कब पास किया? आपकी पहली कंपनी कौन सी थी? फिर जैसी कोई भी संक्षिप्त जानकारी मददगार होगी।
हाँ जरूर। वो मैंने 2022 में अपनी वीजा को ली। मुझे कोई वीजा को TCS में नौकरी मिली। ये केवल कैंपस से बाहर, केवल कैंपस से बाहर। हाँ। और TCS में मिली लगभग 2.3 साल बताए और वहाँ मैंने
Hey guys, Karan this side, and and आज हमारे साथ है दादा। हे दादा, वेलकम टू दिस चैनल। और दादा ने भी एक लिंक्डइन पोस्ट करा गया है कि शेयर है जर्नी कि उन्होंने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट सीलेक्ट किया है and I think that we consistently posting about the interview experience and all, and that's where I got curious and I reached out to Radha to be able to share her experience with and welcome again Radha to this.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. Thanks for inviting me to your channel.
Microsoft actually is so definitely आपकी जो जर्नी है चैलेंजेस एंड लर्निंग है इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन इन तो
already wanted to get on these. And the thing that's later we function like this. And this as a function by adding these parentheses. And now we just call reader like this and pass the relation to reader. Like for example here, a function where I console log hi. If I do that and save everything and reload this page and open this console, you will see hi here. And this hi is of course coming from this console log message. So this function here is getting executed because we're passing it as a value for this reader to the reader function. And inside of that reader function, I'm then executing this readfn parameter. So the value that's received all that parameter, which is this function. So this function down here is passed as a value to readfn. And then readfn is executed here. Therefore, indirectly, this function is getting executed here. Because this function down there at the bottom is the value received here on readfn. And I just wanted to mention this here because it really is important to be aware of the fact that passing functions as values is not limited to built-in functions like set timeout, but can be done with all functions, including curl functions. Those can also accept functions as input. Now, another thing related to functions, which you'll see quite a bit in this course, is that we can define functions inside of functions. And then inside of reader, we can execute the read function. Now, just to be clear,
you can always create an anonymous function instead of defining a function at once. And then you can, of course, also add any code you want to execute to that. But when you define such an anonymous function, you're also not executing it yet. Instead, you're also just defining it, and you're passing that defined function to set timeout. So you're in the end doing the same as you're doing here by defining
Office.
it in advance and passing
Learning React.
the name to set timeout. You're essentially doing the same here when defining the function in the place where it's needed. You're still only defining it. You're not executing it immediately. Well, and therefore here, if you save that and you'll see nothing initially, but then once these timers expire, you will see the different messages coming out. Now, knowing that you can pass functions as variables is an important first step, but you should not think that this is only possible for built-in functions like set timeout. Instead, you can also build your own function, like reader, for example, which accepts a great function parameter, so a regular parameter in the end, but a parameter which expects to get a function as a result. And then instead of reader, we could execute read function like this. So calling it as a function by adding these parentheses. And now we could call reader like this and pass a function to the reader. Like for example here, an arrow function where I console log hi. If I do that and save everything and reload this page and open this console, you will see hi here. And this hi is of course coming from this console log message.
Live class. These are like 20 watts bulb. 1, 2, 3, 4 na? 4 bulbs means 100 watts. 100 watts na? The 100 watts at a time it's running means